Hi everyone and welcome back to the Client Classroom. Today we're going to do a quick high-level overview of Roth conversions, what they are, why people use them, and a few key rules you should know before thinking about one. So what is a Roth conversion? Well, at its core, a Roth conversion is when you move money from a traditional IRA or another pre-tax account into a Roth IRA. When you do that, you pay the tax on the amount you convert today, but from that point on, the money grows tax-free and it can be withdrawn tax-free in retirement. So you're basically choosing to pay the tax now in exchange for more flexibility later. So why would somebody do this? Well, there are a few common reasons we see this. For one, it can create tax-free income down the road. Once the money is in a Roth, the IRS doesn't get a share of that future growth. It can also help with managing lifetime taxes. So if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket later, or if tax rates rise, converting at a lower rate today can make sense. Another big reason is RMDs, or required minimum distributions. Traditional IRAs force withdrawals once you hit your 70s, but Roth IRAs don't, which gives you more control. And from an estate planning standpoint, heirs generally prefer inheriting Roth dollars because of the tax treatment. Now, a few important rules to keep in mind. First, conversions are taxable. Whatever you convert gets added to your income for that year, so this is something we always look at carefully. Second, there are no limits on how much you can convert or how often, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. Third, conversions are permanent. Once you do it, there's no undo button. There's also the 5-year rule. Each conversion has its own 5-year clock before you can withdraw that converted amount penalty-free unless you're older than 59 and a half. And if you're already subject to those RMDs, those dollars have to come out first. RMDs themselves can't be converted. Finally, conversions can impact things like Medicare premiums or other income-based thresholds, which is why we always model this before recommending a strategy. So when does a Roth conversion actually make sense? Well, we often see it work well in years when income is temporarily lower, when someone is between retirement and RMD age, or when markets are down and you're converting more shares at a lower value. A lot of clients don't do this all at once. Instead, they convert gradually over several years to stay in more favorable tax brackets. So here are some final thoughts. Roth conversions can be a powerful long-term tax planning tool, but timing and amounts really matter. So if you're wondering whether a conversion makes sense for you this year, we're happy to run the projections and talk through the options together. Thanks for joining us for this week's Client Classroom. We'll see you next time.